What up, world? Welcome to another episode of Bleed Purple and Gold. As you know, I am the host, Brian Janeau. Like always, on all podcast platforms, however, BrandonJaneauShow, social media platforms, Instagram and Threads, Brandon Janeau. Together, Brandon Janeau on Instagram and Threads. On TikTok, it is Brandon Janeau Show, and on uh, Facebook, it is the Brian Janeau Show. And of course, YouTube channel, man, Brandon Janeau Show. Uh, this is the first episode in this upcoming week. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode, man. Like I said, this is Bleed Purple and Gold. Like always, man, go to Brandon Janeau Show on YouTube channel. Uh, Subscribe, like, comment. I do comment back, man. Hope you guys enjoy, man. So let's get into it. So this is the second episode of Bleed Purple and Gold. LSU just wrapped up their game against Nicholls, uh, um, winning 44-21. Um, you know, such a this game was so weird. It was so weird. Um, Pretty much this offense of LSU is still the goddamn same. What I mean by that is that um, they have no running game. None. The shit is non-existent. And we had what? How many fucking rushing yards? 57, 60 as a team today. Like 60 fucking rushing yards. That's it. Like 60. It was just it was bad, man. It was bad. We have no running game, and yes, losing one running back is one thing, but just this what a lot of people said it cost us the game last week because we kept trying to run the ball. But the fact that we just played Nicholls and we couldn't run the ball against Nicholls, and we're supposed to be somewhat of a team in the SEC this upcoming year, like it's that shit was fucking terrible. Like I'm sorry, like that game was bad. That running the ball was awful. Like we can't run the ball, which makes our offense one dimensional. And now we got injured receivers. Kyrie Lacey did his thing today. 3 touchdowns. CJ Daniels. You know, we got some good players. But yeah, this was bad, man. It was a bad game. It was horrible. We couldn't run the ball. Even when we had the lead, we couldn't run the ball. And I don't know. And again, this is pretty much what I think of. Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly just doesn't run the ball. Like I don't know what it is. We recruit all these great running backs, and yet we don't use them. I don't fucking get it. It's bad, man. It's bad. I don't understand the idea of us not running the fucking ball again tonight. It was just a bad game. Um, it's one thing when we're in a tight game. All right, cool. It's a whole nother fucking thing when you are literally winning the game. You're up. You can kill clock. The fact that we just didn't do that, and also Garrett Nessmeyer getting injured. He was hopping around, limping a lot in the game, and you kept fucking throwing the ball. Like it just, I don't get it. Like yo, this is bad, bro. Like you cannot have us do this shit again. Like last year with Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels could get the fuck out the pocket. Jaden Daniels had speed. Jaden Daniels could run. So he kind of was our running game for most of those games. But the fact that we again have no running game again this season with no running game, and we expect this team to just yeah, I'm mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm sorry. This was bad. This was bad. This was a bad game. Second straight week, the running game is non-existent. Second straight week. We lost last week. We won tonight. We're going into the SEC next week against South Carolina, and we can't run the ball. Can't run the ball. That's crazy. Last week I had to see everybody on social media be like, "Oh my God, the defense, the defense, the defense, defense is so much improved. The defense is so much improved. Defense is so much improved." And they gave up 21 fucking points to Nicholls. This is what I'm saying. If it wasn't for the turnover, Nicholls probably drives down the field and get another score. That turnover happened at literally the right time because after that it made Nicholls have to play a little bit more one dimensional in their own offense. Because if they would have got that first down and that boy would have kept the ball in his hands and it wasn't a fumble, who says Nicholls doesn't drive down a fucking football field and score a touchdown on us? That's the thing about it. It's just like that defense did not get improved, and that's what I'm saying about last week. Everybody's like, "Oh, that defense got so much better." From what game? That's why I kept saying, like, the fuck were y'all looking at last week? I didn't see any improvement on that defense. The fucking corners were still small and kept getting mossed. They got taller corners this year, but they didn't play last week. It was like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like LSU, like I said, as the season progresses, it's gonna be a cool team, whatever. But I already see the weaknesses in this team. You can't run the ball. You can't stop the run, which is fucking terrible. And you can't stop the pass. That's pretty much defense. You gotta stop at least one of these motherfucking things, and you can't do either. That's a problem. That's a massive fucking problem. You can't stop either or. You barely can stop the pass, and you can't stop the run. And then when we do shit, we make these sons of bitches go into a situation where we play a lot of man to man on third. Like why? I have no fucking clue. But this is bad, man. Bad. That was a bad game. I'm sorry. Like people gonna sit there and say we won that game 44-21. You didn't watch it. Like you see the score. You didn't watch that game. That was a bad game. We barely controlled it. Nicholls literally ran us up and down the field in the first half. They tired us out. Outside of the throwing the ball, our offense barely moved it. Like it was. We can't run the ball on offense. Can't stop the run up the gut. Still, we don't get no sacks, which is fucking bad. This and we play too much man to man on third down. This defense is still the same. Nothing's changed, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing has fucking changed. This team is still the same team from last year. You just got new players. That's it. Better is still really great receivers. Offensive line to block. They blocked better last year. They were fucking terrible, but they blocked better for Garrett Nussmeyer. They can't run block. This is bad. This was a bad game. This is I, I have confidence, no confidence in us making the playoffs this year. None. We gonna lose. We gonna lose to Ole Miss. We might lose to Arkansas. I think we play Bama this year. I think we do. We might lose to UCLA. This was a bad game. This was a reminder that we ain't fix shit. We ain't fix shit. You think last week was bad because we lost? I always say a close game. You kind of make excuses for it. It's a close game. It's not like, it was a fucking blowout. It was a close game. This game was a blowout, and it wasn't even a blowout. Nicholls ran a ball like it wasn't a blowout until the turnover. Like until the turnover, it was still a 9 point fucking game. Like no man. If like I said, if Nicholls don't fumble that ball, who says Nicholls doesn't walk down the field and score again, and now we're back in a fucking fight? It, no man. This defense did not get improved. That's why I said last week when I did the episode. I said, who the fuck keeps saying this defense is improved? This defense is not improved. This defense is god awful. This is still the same fucking defense. They didn't fix shit, and I don't get it. I don't understand that. Like I saw a lot of people saying that last week. Oh man, LSU's defense is so much better. Where? Where? What the fuck is the better? And it's even worse offensively. We can't run the fucking football. Like it's fucking horrible. It's bad, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. No, no. This 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 was bad. This was a terrible situation. This game showed me exactly everything I didn't. I knew I needed to see, but what I didn't want to see, and that is that this fucking team still is the same. Offensively, defensively, it's still the same. Nothing's changed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. This, yeah, this game was a wake up. This game was exactly what I thought it would be. This game wasn't a blowout until literally the third fucking quarter. Yeah, this game was bad, man. This was not a good game for us. Anybody on social media be like, "Oh well, we won. It was a blowout." You didn't watch that fucking game. That game was terrible. We didn't do shit in that game. We got lucky by that fumble. That fumble happened in the third quarter. That fumble doesn't happen in the third quarter. We lose. They go down the field and probably score on us again. Yeah, like, yeah. This game was bad, man. This was a bad game. This was not good. It's not good, man. People that will sit there and say, "Oh, this was bad." The defense is still the same. They cannot fucking stop the run up the gut, and they get extremely exposed on long third downs. Even when they get penalties, they can't get to the quarterback. They can't sack no fucking body. This is still the same fucking team. Like it's this shit's disturbing, dude. It's bad. This shit is bad, man. It's bad, man. This is bad, man. This is bad, man. Yeah, this is bad, man. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad, man. Yeah, this was a bad game. We won, but it showed me exactly what I thought it would show me, which is this fucking team has still no defense. That's why I said last week that they have no defense, and the only offense they have is throwing the fucking football, like Jaden Daniels. They have nothing else. It's like last year. It was just throwing the football. They have no running game. At least with Jaden Daniels, he could get out the side and get something up. They have no running game. Still, better pass protection. They can't run the ball. How the fuck do you ever see? Like, how do you? I don't know. But yeah, we won. I guess. Uh, like I said, next week we play South Carolina in South Carolina. South Carolina beat Kentucky today, so in Kentucky. So we shall see what this team is gonna look like. I do not think we're gonna be good next week. We're gonna probably win, but the defense has gotta be so much fucking better. It's gotta be so much fucking better, and the fact that it's gotta be better, man. It's gotta be better, man. Yeah. But until next time, I am Brandon Janu. This has been the Brandon Janu Show. Uh, bleed purple and gold tomorrow. The NFL season begins, and oh, that means the Saints. And I'll be back tomorrow with bleed black and gold for the first Saints game of the season. That's against the Carolina Panthers at home. Misery. I love it. I must love it because fuck. Football in Louisiana. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, peace.